Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. The gain is 64. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Henry, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5, and he'll take it on in. Trey Tucker, touchdown Ravens. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good, and the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. An A1 move, out of return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Moving outside the pocket. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Jets. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, New York.
First down, Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. So, a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready? What? Ready? Ready, shot. Shot.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third down, they need 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup to 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A first down throw for Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 37-yard
So,
line.
from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be third down. He'll get this out wide. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Omar, ready? Hey, Alpha, it's not. What?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Forced to his right. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his first touchdown this year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Jets nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go. 3-19, right for that.
Fields now to throw on first down. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for them.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First down, Jets.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14, Jets 7.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Almost ready. Hey, Chuck. Hey, sit on.
On first and 10, Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're running on first down with Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Run down at the 23-yard line.
From 23. Here's second down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Justin Simmons with the good defense on that one to break it up. Third and 5. Throwing Jackson. Pushed out to his left. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Back to throw is Fields. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Man in motion, heading left.
331. Go.
On first and 10, Fields. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Man in motion is Smith. RPO. That one is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. There's a third down and 4. To throw is Fields. On the move past the 40. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now, Fields out to his right, and that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Fields from the gun on third down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's good for Jets. First down.
Here's Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Fourth down, Fields. That is Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Jets.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
We changed it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one caught downfield by Flowers. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll go again with Hall. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Travis Jones there to bring him down. Third and 7.
11. Here we go. Hey, 551. 551.
Man in motion is Smith. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Jackson now on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long for Jackson. Going for it all. That's down the field and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
To throw is Fields. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
They go play action with Fields. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here. Just the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Hey, Alpha, what? Get on! Get on!
A first down throw for Jackson. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Second down, Jackson. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall.
Yeah, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. You good?
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Jackson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Trout. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Raven 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Now, Jackson.
is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver. It's a big-time takeaway.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a second down throw for Fields. Taking off, and good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard, and now it's third down.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Had they been in a different part of the field, Mike, we're talking about that outcome very differently. He's very fortunate to be outside the numbers where that ball took a friendly bounce, and he's saved by it going out of bounds. Now it brings up fourth down. If they ultimately decide to keep the offense on the field, we're going to look back on that ball harmlessly going out of bounds as a big moment in this game.
Hey,
The slot man in motion right. Fields to throw for it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on downs.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and a couple. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Jackson again. Moving to his left. He runs with it. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gets himself up there after picking up the first down.
It's a gain of
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, report. It's hot. Hey, report. 13. 13. Sit up.
Henry. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Here's first down.
Hey. Alpha, sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180.
Here's Henry.
We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now Henry. And the Ravens are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll go down to a knee. Second and goal. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Now 2nd and inches. They will take a knee here. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. 3rd and goal. They'll go down to a knee. Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. So it's a win here for the Ravens. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Then I've been won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Then I've been won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location. Your location.
Poses.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more since it's almost